Hello, this is Adam Kazierski from Carrier Commercial Sales in Kitchener, Ontario. This video has been created to demonstrate the value of Carrier Building Management System. Let's log into our demo website, carriervrf.ca, with the login name guest and password guest, capital G's. This screen represents regular layout of Carrier Building Management System. On the left side, we could have visibility to building and building's HVAC system controlled and monitored by iView Building Management System. On top, we can access animated graphics showing status of equipment, status of space, temperature, space, humidity. We can access schedules, add and edit schedules of occupied and unoccupied to applicable to each equipment or each zone. We can check alarms, we can retrieve trends of setup points such as space temperatures, space humidity, economizer usage that could bring visibility and awareness of potential failures that could cost a lot of money, such as economizer, unoperational economizer when the favorable outdoor conditions would permit for usage of economizer instead compressor. We could create reports. As well, we could access training videos and help that could refresh one knowledge about iView and its operation. So let's click on the building. When we click on the building, we see a layout of the building that needs to be uploaded by one responsible for installation. We see that entire building is now in unoccupied mode, which changes the color of space temperature sensors shown as circular point applied to a floor plan, and that gray point would change its color to either green, yellow and red based on the measured space temperature against desired space temperature. One can have a click away access to each office. For example, we name this office as reception, it could be your name, and we can see the position of the damper, supply air temperature, we can see space current temperature and adjustment offset set locally by the user. We can see that it was a desire of the occupant to reduce the temperature by 3 Celsius. The offset factor could be adjusted by installer from 0, giving absolutely no flexibility for local adjustment of the space temperature, to let's say 5 degrees, that a local user could change building management system set point by up to 5 degrees plus minus. This system permits access, monitoring and control of different type of equipment, from a VVT damper, a rooftop, water source heat pump, VAV box, rooftop energy recovery combo to latest generation of Carrier Toshiba VRF system. As we can see, the animated graphic is provided by Carrier at no additional cost to the client. By simply a click away, we have access to a rooftop that provides air conditioning. We can see the current position of the outdoor air damper, verify that feedback against design. We can see a current feedback of a filter. Here it requires a change. We can set an alarm to be emailed to maintenance personnel with a name of a unit AC2 that will require a change. We also see live feedback from the space: 19 Celsius, 18% relative humidity, and in red, which means that the 18% relative humidity is below desired humidity level. This particular rooftop is controlled by batteryless, wireless space thermostat. This space thermostat has a motion detector that would change the unoccupied mode to occupied mode once a presence of a human is noticed in the space. We have access to space temperature trend. Here we see that we had 19 Celsius at midnight. Building changed from unoccupied to occupied mode approximately around 6 a.m. and we achieved desired temperature of 22 Celsius by 7 a.m. We can also observe that once the office was closed, the space temperature was gradually decreasing following unoccupied mode of operation. We will be able to see when the building was, well, equipment was in occupied or unoccupied mode. And see live operation of water source heat pump at the moment at this display, and associated carbon dioxide sensor. You can see that indoor air quality is currently 538 parts per million. We could have it set it up that when indoor air quality reaches 1000, there is an alarm sent to maintenance to go and check fresh air intake operation. In this view, we see a bypass damper, a device used to monitor and control pressure in supply air duct. All values could be set for metric or imperial Fahrenheit. Here we have a included graphic from Carrier for Carrier rooftop with energy recovery wheel and Canadian upgrade kit that permits operation of a rooftop in extreme weather conditions. This system is powered by BACnet protocol, and additional benefits to the client is that Carrier trains third-party independent contractors that could provide pricing for maintenance, installation, upgrades, expansions of the system. A local user can Google find the expert Carrier controls enter building's postal code. This is a postal code of Kitchener Carrier WWG office location. And we see that this is our office, and we can view and narrow down a feedback to just controls. And we see that beside Carrier Service Group, we have independent contractors with a phone number that are ready to provide estimates to maintain, expand, upgrade, or replace components in your client building. All those contractors are required to pass a refresher exam that would educate them up to the latest hardware available from Carrier, such as wireless, batteryless space temperature sensor. Such as few clicks away integration of Carrier VRF system to building management system. And it switched from off to on, and we turned VRF system remotely. We see it's operating in heat, the fan is operating in low speed. We see the return air temperature of 65 Fahrenheit, and we see that there are no alarms. Thank you very much for your attention. For more questions, please ask your consultant to contact Carrier commercial sales representative about Carrier Avio system, or contact directly one of our trained Carrier controls experts from the list below. Thank you very much for your attention, and have a nice day.